Alright. Yeah, guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine on my YouTube channel. For this morning, this is another GhostBox sessions with me, Anthony Kenneth Bishop. And this is where I do a lot of my slim fast videos, my dieting videos, my healthy exercise videos from time to time. Also, I do my daily news from time to time. I haven't done it for a while, but it's like articles that interest me. I will only do it like news articles. If anything comes along that I disagree with or agree with and all that, and I think it's good or not good and all that. Anyway, so today we're going to do some GhostBox sessions for Sunday, the 23rd of July. It's 2:53 in the morning. I have been using my little device here. This is the Olympus. This is a high quality stereo recording integrated USB sort of dictaphone. And I've got that plugged into my speakers just down here. These speakers I use is the Genius ones, I think it's like 2.1 speakers, because they got two speakers and they're all connected. And I've got it all set up so you can actually hear through it. Now the speakers are down here, the mic, the actual camera's up here, it's facing towards me, and I recorded some footage, sound footage of some ghosts of the spirit world. Well, I believe it's spirits of the spirit world. It could be debatable. It could be anything. What I do is I use apps on my phone, which are actually like sort of white noise sounds, which are actually radio signals from radios, and apparently the spirits connect through the radio signals to create their messages to pass on to the living. Now, in a way, it's debatable. Some people say it works, some people say it don't. It's just a preference. I myself believe there's probably life after death, because this can't be the only part of the universe where it's just living. There's got to be some other sort of mysterious goings-ons. Why makes you wonder why places are mostly haunted and why they've got so much energy surrounded them. And I actually did a 15-minute recording, and I don't know, I can't get quite well the person's name in there. Sometimes spirits from the spirit world will give you their name. Some won't, some just say it's private or something and they don't want to give it and all that. And sometimes you get entangled into conversations with spirits, and it's not always something you can get into. And you also need good hearings. My hearing's not really that good, especially toned into this. So if you guys and girls can hear anything in this video, let us know in the description below. Also, put up your earphones in as well. Put your headphones in so you can hear closely at what's going on. And we will press this. And this is going to be my starting one. This is going to be what you hear in this. And then I can pause it to certain points. And then we can see what you guys and girls make of it. So we're gonna put this back to here, and this is what I recorded. I'd say this was done at, this was done at around about, I would say 2:30, so about half an hour ago. Well, actually 15 minutes ago, so yeah, so here we go. Hello, is there any spirits coming through? Do you say yes? Well, if there is any spirits coming through. I want to say hello. And how are you doing this morning?
Bored.
Oh, it said bored, then. Right. I said to them on this one, I've said if there's any spirits coming through, how are they doing this morning? And he replied, he's bored. Now, it's quite, I would say it's quite mysterious. Thing is, what you're doing is like, and thing is, with radio signals, it's a one-way connection. It's not two-way. You can hear radio signals coming through, and you can actually, in a way, you can put it out there. In a way, it's just like one way. You hear it one way in your ears when the radio goes on, but when the actual person's doing it, goes forward. You're sending, because when you're sending something, and they're receiving it. Obviously, they're receiving it, so it is a two-way sort of system, sending and receiving, because that's what our brain receptors do. You send and receive stuff. So when you're listening to me, you're receiving the information. I'm sending stuff over to you now, and you're receiving it. And obviously, I'm sending it over there. So, in a way, it is a two-way system. And radio signals actually kind of work like that. But unfortunately, with radio signals, though you're receiving it back, you can't send it back to them. Otherwise, it's a microphone thing. It'd be like a telephone. When you're on a telephone, you're sending information to them, but you're also getting, the other person is receiving your message, and they're talking to you over the line, which is actually fantastic. But you're also sending them, so that's a two-way system. So in a way, because it's radio signals, it's just in theory it's a one-way, because you can't send it back to them. You can't actually give them the information unless it's like you got two walkie-talkies, or if you're on Skype, that's a two-way system. So I hope you guys and girls understand what I'm saying. So yeah, so radio signals is very hard. So because this is done through radio signals, it's very, very skeptical to believe stuff like this. It's very, very skeptical. I believe in stuff like this, but it's still debatable. So let's carry on. Yeah, bored. Why are you bored? Did you say you're bored?
Very bored.
If this is a spirit coming through and he said he's bored, why are you bored, sir?
Are you drinking?
We said drinking, huh? Did you say drinking?
Or
I thought you said it talk then. Don't tell me you're a drinker.
when
Are you drinking any spirits?
mainly
I thought you said maybe. Don't even know if spirits actually drink spirit. Yeah, and I was saying on here, I was about to say on here as well, if you can imagine spirits in the spirit world drinking actual spirits like wine, vodka and all that kind of stuff.
I thought they never did drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, because I'm thinking how... Thing is, when I used to watch that film, I've got that on Blu-ray somewhere. If you haven't seen that film Ghost, Patrick Swayze, it's an absolute amazing film. I love that film, Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore in it. All-time classic ghost film. Now, there was this one where this bloke was actually sitting... He was actually sitting on the train. He was like a ghost or spirit. He was sitting on the train.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes, "Get off my train! This is my train!" And it's like, absolute classic scene. And I can't remember who the actor was actually, the one who actually did that. I've seen him in various different films, but I can't remember what his name is now. Now, the funniest thing of this is...
He said he was drinking.
No, not that bloke. No, he wasn't drinking. No, the bloke in the film. He wanted a cigarette. He always used to smoke or so he must have had a heart attack. He must have died of something, like maybe died of lung cancer or some shit in the film or something, the actual ghost. So it's kind of like makes you wonder, and then he goes like, "Oh, what, it was just a drag." And then he goes, "Get off my train!" And it's like, that is a classic scene. I love that in that film, actually, to be honest.
I always understood that once you are a ghost or spirit, whatever you call it, I always understood that they could not eat or drink, and the only thing that they could do was come by you and just have the smell of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking as well, because it's kind of like, it makes you wonder if the spirits can actually touch stuff, smell stuff, eat stuff, and because it's kind of strange, really strange, and it makes you wonder if the next level of dimensions of when we pass on many years down the road, many years down the road, that once we leave our sort of vessel and we go straight forward and we go into the next level or the next dimension or the next whatever sort of spiritual world, would it be possible to sort of like eat, drink and do whatever you want to do? Or because some people thinks because we've been put on Earth, we can't we can do it down here in physical form. Because we're in physical form, we can touch ourselves, we can actually pick up drinks and we can drink it. But after that, some people think that it won't happen again. But then also they say, why did humans eventually come on Earth in the first place? And then in some forms it says we're fallen angels. Like, we're kind of like fallen angels. So in a way, spiritually, but then again, to be a fallen angel, we've got to done something to, if he does exist, God, to piss him off, to send us to Earth, to take our wings off us, to take our sort of essence of being an angel in the first place, to disown us, to put us on Earth, which is, I don't know, it's kind of like, that's kind of debatable as well, because that goes into the religious form and we don't want to get into a religious debate about it. But then again, ghosts and spirits, that's a spiritual sort of side of things. So you've got the spiritual side and then you've got the religious side of things. So then them kind of connect with each other, if you see what I mean, guys and girls.
Well, let's carry on.
Anyway, let's carry on. Because I want to do up to at least 22 minutes of this, well, on the... Huh? Well, can actually spirits drink alcohol? Or drink?
No.
Well, you said no, then.
Yeah.
So what do you do in your, like, I would say, spare time? What do you do in your spare time in the spirit world?
No.
Oh, you said golf for a minute. Do you do anything in the spare time?
Windows.
Are you a free spirit? For a minute, right? For a minute, I thought you said either golf or bingo, and I thought, what the fuck? So you're telling me, right? Actually, if I tell you what, if you could do, right, if you could go, like, eventually, one day when we go to heaven or whatever, if there is existence of heaven.
Well, here's how I open.
I mean, how do you actually, I mean, in a way, how do you describe heaven? Paradise?
Well, if he is a spirit and he's done golf, maybe he's having a game of golf.
Well, I don't know, it's kind of weird, like, it sounds like golf, or golf.
Like it's bingo, well, you know, it goes down to the bingo hall on the afternoon or evening.
I don't know, it's kind of weird, like, some of this stuff, like, some of this don't make sense, but it's a way, like, to decipher and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on.
Maybe it's something he likes.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you are a free spirit. So you can go as you please, and like you can just fly anywhere or do whatever you want to do. What is your name, sir? Can you please tell me your name? Yeah, what is your name? Can you tell me your name?
So? Down.
Right, I don't know what you guys and girls make of that then. Because I've got the speakers right here, so you should be able to hear it. If not, I'm going to have to do another episode at some point where I put this as close to the speaker, but not too close. Or I might have to use... Actually, I might have to use my professional microphone just to put here to record the sounds. But it sounded like he said his name was Dan. So, kind of, I don't know, debatable on that one. Dan or Don, I don't know. Anyway, let us know in the comments what you think, guys and girls. All this paranormal stuff, I tell you what, it's fantastic. Did you say your name's Dan with a D, D-A-N? What is your first name? Do you have a first name? Where are you from? Where are you originally from? Come forward towards the device if you can. Use some of my energy if you can as well. And see if you can speak into this device right here. And if you can communicate with me, can you tell me your first name in a clear voice? Is this the spirit I was speaking with yesterday, named Edward? Why, you're not?
ahead.
What is it? I don't know, it's kind of weird. Are you a good friendly spirit or are you a bad spirit?
Suspect.
Nice one, I thought you said. Sounded like nice one.
Lovely.
Well, you're a good spirit. Come on, speak clearly. Come through the box if you can. Use some of my energy if you like as well. I got plenty of it because I'm not tired this morning.
Complete. At the door.
We said answer the door. Did you say answer the door? Hang on, let's go back a little bit.
At the door.
We said answer the door. Right.
Complete.
Right. I don't know what you guys and girls think of this, right? Now, had this one come through. And I had one the other day on another one of my videos. Apparently it said there was something at the door, to come out the door and stuff. Now I've got another one here, right, tonight, or this morning I should say, not tonight. It's 3:15 in the morning now, so I usually sometimes could do spooks in the morning at 3 AM in the morning. It is actually the devil's hour as well at 3 AM, so you can get some really scary shit going on. So yeah, so let's I would do some later on. I'll probably do it tonight or something at 3 AM in the morning. But anyway, this one, the spirit come through. He said something about the door, and I don't know whether he meant the front door or the bedroom door. The spirit didn't explain it in a sense. Oh, actually, I'm 22 minutes almost in, and I'm
At the door.
He said answer the. No, either said answer the door or at the door.
No, he said
at the
answer.
door.
He said answer the door.
It says answer at the door or
Try
answer
that
the door.
again.
This is what I'm trying to decipher. I don't know what you guys and girls can hear of that, but it kind of like it sounded like a stipple on it, like it skipped. So let's have a listen.
At the door.
He said answer the door. Did you say answer the door? Yeah, did you say answer the door? What, the bedroom door?
More or less.
We said more than that. Hang on, it said answer. Yeah, did you say answer the door? What, the bedroom door?
More or less.
Yeah, did you say answer the door? What, the bedroom door?
More or less.
So then it sounds like morning, something like in the morning. So like answer the door, but yeah, but if you think about it, you could take that as like anything, couldn't you? Like, because what do you normally do in the morning? If someone knocks on the door, you answer the door in the morning. So that could be sort of controversial, like this, to be honest, debatable, because that's what you normally do. Say the postman knocks on the door, but then again, Sunday today anyway, so no one really knocks on the door and stuff unless you've got like neighbour who wants a cup of sugar or something, but they don't ask for shit around here. Anyway, so yeah, just the last few seconds of this, because I'm only doing a couple more minutes of this one. Yeah, did you say answer the door? What, the bedroom door?
More or less.
We said morning. Answer the door in the morning. Did you say answer the door in the morning?
Please.
Oh, yeah, he said please as well. I don't know if you guys and girls heard that. He actually said please as well. Anyway, guys and girls, if you enjoyed the video, do give a smash of the big like button. Like, favourite, share and subscribe, and cheers all for watching this next episode of my sort of like EVP session, GhostBox session, whatever you want to call it. What?
You do any more tonight?
Probably do some tonight. I said to my mum I'd like to do some in like a graveyard at some point and get like a team together and do some horror shit. Like,
won't get me done there.
No, I do some like some really scary shit. But actually, in one of these, I actually when I was doing this EVP just a minute ago, actually about 15-20 minutes ago, I actually heard a big thump, literally a big thump, and actually I got it on there, but I'm gonna have to try and find it and then replay it back. Anyway, guys and girls, been fun this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in. Catch you all later. Stay safe and have a lovely morning, guys and girls. And it's the 23rd of July today. Actually, it's my dad. If my dad had been alive today, it would have been his birthday. So happy birthday, Dad. Hope you're all right up there. Anyway, thank you very much.
76.
Yeah, he would have been 76. Bloody hell, 76 years old. Anyway, happy 76th birthday. Cheers all for watching. Stay safe and catch you all later.